I fundraised for the RNLI, the Lifeboats, and wrote these 2 poems for events during the year. When I've performed them, they've gone down really well and the audience seem to love them, so here they are. The first is called the RNLI. The sea can be a friend, but it can easily descend to the bitterest foe of those who have to go and travel the oceans wide, and in storm or high tide, danger is everywhere, and all have to beware of the terrors of the deep, and life is never cheap. So we must always all strive to keep every traveller alive. That's why the RNLI exists, and with its effort persists in trying to ensure that all can rely that when they call on help and rescue needed so fast, that this request is not their last. We must all try and help the crew and ensure that we do not say adieu to anyone who can be saved. Their welfare must be engraved in our hearts, and we must ensure that tragedy at sea is no more. All of us should do our best. It really must be stressed. Saving of lives is the priority. We say that with much authority. Please always do your best, and in the RNLI, invest. Now this is the second poem. It's in a slightly lighter mood. It's called Bear in a Charity Shop. I was in a basket, feeling all blue, not in a casket, treasured and new. I was stuffed head down, legs up, into another toy. I wore a miserable frown, had been abandoned by my boy. I got pulled out, stuck back in, messed about, had no grin. I had once had much love, and had been played with greatly, had been got rid of and neglected lately. I am a bear with a name. I was just called Teddy. I had no great fame, been discarded already. But joy came today when along came someone who took me away, and I no longer felt alone. She brushed my fur, and she made me a scarf. She took my fear, and she made me laugh. She had paid 10 pence for a bear as great as me. I was in suspense. What would my fate be? I was taken to a place, had my scarf put on. Or a smile on my face. I felt just like a swan. On the scarf it said RNLI, and they auctioned me that day, brought a tear to my eye. No longer junk, no way. Now I sit here on a shelf with other fine RNLI bears. I can have pride in myself. I really have no worries or cares. How much better life on a shelf than in a basket can be. I am an incredibly lucky bear. That's me.